All right. The good news is it's going to be pretty quick because, as we suspected, although there was a couple still up in the air, I think, last minute, but as we suspected, all the applicants have asked for a continuance for their public hearings tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the individual public hearings to order. As I do that, I will let you know when they've requested a continuance to, and then you guys can make a motion to do that. So if I haven't already, I'm going to call the meeting of the Freetown Planning Board to order. Let the minutes reflect who is present. For everybody out there, this meeting is being recorded, and I must read this statement. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order superseding certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Paragraph 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitation on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Freetown Planning Board will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the Town of Freetown's website at the freetownma.gov. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen to the meeting or participate in the public hearing may do so in the following manner, and we've given the Zoom ID number there on the agenda, and they're also available online. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so despite best efforts, we will post on Freetown's website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. Okay, that was a mouthful, but thanks all for attending. Again, unfortunately, all of our applicants have asked for a continuance. I was hoping that one of them was going to show up, but alas, they have not. So the only things we have to do here is to continue the public hearings, and we'll do that again individually. And then after that, all we have to do is look at the minutes. If anybody has a motion on the minutes, we can accept the minutes, and then you guys are free from listening to me. So first item on the agenda, I will call back to order the continued public hearing. The applicant is Danielle Oliveira, and this is for a definitive subdivision plan entitled 1 Medacia Way. This is for a lot on Brayley Road. The applicant has asked for a continuance to September 15th, 2020, and it will be a Zoom meeting to be held as 4:15 working out good for most people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it works fine for me.
Okay, good. So that's what we'll do then to stay a little bit consistent. So I'll entertain a motion that we continue that public hearing to September 15th, 4:15 p.m. Via Zoom.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and supported. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, this is a roll call vote. So Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello says yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites says yes. Debbie Robbins.
Yes.
Debbie Robbins says yes. Kevin Damaris also says yes. The motion to continue the public hearing is unanimous. Next on our agenda, we have number 2. It's a request for a continuance also. I will call back to order the continuation of a public hearing for TJA Clean Energy LLC. This is for a solar array to be located adjacent the existing solar array on Chase and Road and Marie's Way. The applicant has asked for a continuation again to September 15th, 2020 via Zoom. So I will entertain a motion to continue the public hearing to that date, 4:15 via Zoom.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and supported. Roll call vote. Chris Mello, what say you?
Yes.
Chris Mello says yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites states yes. Debbie Robbins.
Yes.
Debbie Robbins states yes. Kevin Damaris also says yes. The public hearing has been continued to the 15th. Number 3 on the agenda, we have a public hearing. I will call back to order. This is for an application for a commercial development at 0 Brayley Road. It's Mitch Kev Real Estate LLC, proposing 2 warehouse and contractor storage buildings. They have also asked for a continuation to September 15th, 4:15 via Zoom. so I will entertain that motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and supported. Roll call vote. Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello says yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites says yes. Debbie Robbins.
Yes.
Debbie Robbins says yes. Kevin Damaris says yes. It's unanimous. It's continued to the 15th. Number 4, we have I will call back to order a continuation of a public hearing for Quarry Drive Bryant Hill LLC. This is for a solar array to be located on Quarry Drive, which is the road that the Cape Cod Aggregate is located on. They have asked for a continuance to September 15th via Zoom. That being said, I will entertain a motion to continue that public hearing to that date and at 4:15 via Zoom.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's made and supported. Roll call vote. Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello states yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites states yes. Kevin Damaris states yes. Debbie Robbins.
Yes.
Debbie Robbins states yes. Debbie, the next thing on our agenda is a continuation of a public hearing for 125 South Main Street LLC. Do you wish to recuse yourself from this conversation at this time?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if you would like just to stand by, but let the minutes reflect and the record reflect that Deborah Robbins has recused herself from taking any action on item number 5, which is a continuation of a public hearing for 125 South Main Street LLC. It's a mixed-use development located again at 125 South Main Street. I will call that public hearing back to order. The applicant has requested a continuation to October 6th, 2020. That is also, at this point in time, will be a Zoom meeting, and that'll be at 4:15. So with that being said, I will entertain a motion to continue the public hearing to October 6th, 2020, 4:15 via Zoom. I'll entertain that motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and supported. Roll call vote on that motion. Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello states yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites states yes. Kevin Damaris states yes. And again, Deborah Robbins has recused herself from this vote. Okay, we're moving on to the last thing on our agenda, which is basically to receive the minutes and the schedule of bills payable. Deb, you are rejoining the meeting now, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. So again, let the minutes reflect. Obviously, the video or the audio will show that, that Deb is back. So do we have any bills that we've been paying? Chris is shaking his head. And
You guys can
so
see me?
no, not you, Chris.
Oh.
My Chris on this side. So yeah. So the planning technician is saying we have no recent bills. Do we have a copy of the minutes that were sent out? All right. Does anybody have a motion on the minutes? I just need a motion to approve them unless there's a problem with them.
I can't approve them all. I can't make that motion, Kevin, so maybe Jim can.
Yeah.
All right.
So moved.
All right. So Jim made a motion to approve the minutes.
Minutes.
What was the meeting dates on the minutes? March 4th and July 7th meeting minutes. So we've got that motion. I'll need a second.
Second.
So yeah, thanks. Motion's been made and seconded. No further discussion. That being said, I'll do a roll call vote on that to approve those 2 minutes. Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello states yes. Jim Freites.
Yes.
Jim Freites states yes. Deborah Robbins has
Abstain.
abstained. You're abstaining, so Deborah Robbins abstains, and then Kevin Damaris states yes. So again, motion passes to accept the minutes. I'm just going to give you a brief heads up. Jim Freites made a very good point to me the other day. Oftentimes, I get so involved with what goes on a daily basis in the planning board that I sometimes assume, and I should never do that, that Chris might be sending stuff out to you, or that you may or may not know about a situation. So going forward, should we get any complaints, comments, concerns that I am addressing, I'm going to have Chris follow up with you folks, not for immediate action, just to let you know that this is what's going on. This was the decision that was made, and this is how we're moving forward. So again, Jim, thanks for pointing that out the other day. I get so much in my head that I think, why should you guys have to deal with some of this horse crap? But
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
I'm on Zoom and I shouldn't use kind of that language, so I apologize. But you shouldn't have to deal with some of the doldrums from day to day. So, but what we did get more recently was a complaint about trespassers at the Algonquin solar array, the one off of Wamsutter. That's just a recent one. We've had others in the past relative to equipment being delivered late at night that we've addressed. Their HVAC system on their building be a little bit noisy, so they've addressed that. So, but I just wanted to let you know that this has been forwarded to the police chief via David. It's a simple trespassing deal. They're not inside the solar array. That's got a fence around it. But in the spirit of openness and out of respect for my fellow board member, I think it's important that I'm going to, going forward, I'm going to let you guys know about all these things. So short of that, unless anybody else has anything else, we have a meeting next week. No, we don't have, I'm sorry, I apologize. Our meeting for the public hearing for the bylaw changes for solar has been pushed back 1 week to the 8th of September. Unfortunately, the newspaper dropped the ball on this case and forgot to put our ad in, so we had to push it back a week. It still should give us time, should we need to have another meeting to address some of the changes and get it to the selectmen by their due date for the warrant. So unless anybody has anything else, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Nope, I'm good.
So moved.
Yeah, I'm good.
So moved. Yeah, don't fight over it. So moved. Do I have a second?
Second,
Motion's been made and supported to adjourn. Roll call vote. Chris Mello.
Yes.
Chris Mello states yes. Jim Freight.
yes.
Jim Freight states yes. Deborah Robbins.
Yes.
Deborah Robbins states yes. And Kevin Damaris also states yes. So that in and of itself concludes the planning board meeting. I want to thank you guys. And again, if there are any concerns from any board members, please feel free to let me know. It's difficult during these times, but it's important that we share the information. So I will do a better job or try to do a better job going forward, guys. So, all right.
Thank you.
Listen,
All right.
I'm away next week on vacation. So unless it's an emergency, I will not be thinking about you guys. Okay. So if I don't see you, have a great week, and then we'll catch you at the meeting when I get back.
Good. Let me know where the
Um,
keys are to the boat, please. Thank you.
I will let you wear the keys of the boat. I'll talk to you later, guys. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye now.